Well, unfortunately for us, with every day that passes by where the U.S. Supreme Court twiddles their dicks, it seems we're getting closer and closer to a TikTok ban. I'm trying to hold out hope, but the more that you think about it and you truly realize that we're relying on the U.S. government to actually do some good for us, you finally realize that we're completely fucked. So anyway, I mean, if this is the end, if this is the final paint scheme review on TikTok, then, I seriously cannot thank you guys enough for everything in the past year. My life has been changed forever because of this app and all of you guys supporting me. And at the end of the day, I'm not going anywhere. I mean, honestly, you guys might be watching this from YouTube. You may be watching it from the Chinese Communist Party version of TikTok, Redno. I don't know, but I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be around. So with all that going on, I figured that now is the perfect time to do a paint scheme review greatest moments video. That's right, I went through every single paint scheme review from 2024, and I gathered what I think are the funniest moments from all of those videos. So if this is the last time you see me on TikTok, see you later. Thank you for everything. See you at Daytona. See you at Atlanta. See you at Charlotte. See you on YouTube. See you on Rednote. See you on Instagram. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go.
Just like his personality, bland, 4. My 4-cylinder Colorado could have ran faster at Daytona than this shit box. They couldn't even get the number straight. 0. At this time last year, Chase Elliott was doing his best Shaun White impersonation and failed miserably. Chase, if you're listening, take some advice from a degenerate. Stay off the slopes and stay in the casino. This car makes my eyes fall out and roll away. Ugly. 1. Can't quite put my finger on what this reminds me of, so I'll just say it reminds me of your mom. Ugly. 0.
Holy shit, nobody told me Danica Patrick was coming back. Did you guys see her in Drive to Survive this season? What the hell does she know about F1? But this car is a perfect combination of an ugly-ass green and an ugly-ass orange. So I'm sorry, Noah, even after coming off a great finish at Vegas, I can't pull for you. This thing is ugly as fuck. 2. Oh my god, this paint scheme is terrible. The guy that made this paint scheme is definitely the biggest procrastinator in NASCAR. Joe Gibbs said, "Hey, Johnny, the homework's due." He said, "Oh, fuck. Oh, don't worry, I'll put something together real quick." Then he looked over at Ray Everham's paper and went, "Oh, yeah, I'll do something like that. A blank red car and throw the logo on the side." This thing sucks. 0. Mr. Busher. 10. We are on a roll with these ugly-ass cars. What the fuck is this? Remember when they moved the number forward to make more space for the sponsor? Yeah, Christopher Bell said, fuck that. They made the logo smaller. I mean, this thing almost looks unsponsored. Terrible. 0. You could throw a pizza or do like literally anything else, but just have a blank green car with a fucking Hunt Brothers pizza sticker on the side of it. This car sucks. 0. Starting us off strong, Ross Chastain's got the Busch Light colors back with a twist. They added a fish. Someone tell me what kind of fish that is. I know nothing about fish. The only fish I know is the fillet. 10. Oh, new sponsor alert. FICO. What kind of a credit score do you think Kyle Busch has? If this paint scheme had a credit score, it'd be shit. 3. 6. Boy, that's a good-looking 42 car. Too bad you guys are still on the fucking shit list. 0. Family Dollar's closing 1,200 stores, but they sure can't afford a NASCAR sponsorship. Hey, Michael, you can make all those fancy-looking shoes. Maybe hire someone to make a good-looking paint scheme. Too bland. 5. Austin Dillon had a new crew chief last week. He had to have run better, right? Oh, fuck. He finished 34th. I blame the crew chief. Get another one in there. 9. Minor? Boy, Josh Giddey must love this car. 7. They haven't come out with Denny Hamlin's paint scheme yet because it's supposedly fan-made or some shit. That's what it said on the entry list. So I'll give him a pass for that and rate him on his looks instead. 4. I've kind of ran out of things to say about Chase Briscoe, but I saw his wife's pregnant again, so congrats on the sex. 9. Hide your mom, hide your grandma, hide your great-grandma, hide your sisters, hide your aunts, hide your nieces, hide your daughters, hide anyone that's a woman. Cody Ware is back, baby. My grade has nothing to do with the paint scheme, just the person. 0. Gotcha. This thing looks like it's being driven by Owen Wilson. Can't decide if I love it or hate it, though. 9. Well, shout out Joe Gibbs for comment on my video the other day, but, what the fuck is this? This is what you guys were teasing for like 3 days? It's a white car with an oversized sticker slapped on the side of it. I couldn't put a sticker on that crooked if I tried. 2. This paint scheme isn't worth a shit. 4. John Hunter, John Hunter, John Hunter. First of all, Legacy's on a roll with getting their paint schemes on NASCAR.com, so credit to them, but I'm still pissed. But anyone that knows me knows I can't stand this fucking guy. Used to like him, turned into a prick when he went to Toyota. The guy needs a new nickname, and I got 2 options for you. John Hunter Nemarick or John Hunter Rekachek. Comment which one you like more. 0. If you look closely, very, very closely at Austin Syndrome's car, you might actually be able to read the sponsor. It's Snap-on. Terrible. 3. A 1982 Tim Richmond throwback. Reddick wishes he was half as cool as that guy. 8. But Tyler, I will say, at least you don't have AIDS. Comment if you use dude wipes. The old dude I work with every day carries a Ziploc bag with dude wipes in it. I'm not sure if that's like an age thing or if he just has a dirty asshole or what, but I just don't get it. Should I be using dude wipes? Is my asshole dirty? I don't know. 8. Well, I guess all that shit I talked about Austin Syndrome running like crap at Gateway last year must have got to him. But let's not go crowning the fool just yet. It took a blown motor and a shitty gas man for him to win the race. Still pissed I could have won enough money to retire had I bet on him like I did last year. Fuck you, Syndrome. 6. Reddick's the type of guy that's walking into a handiway in front of you. He opens the door, walks in, turns around, pulls the door shut right in your fucking face. 0. JTG knew what they were doing with this one because Kyle probably had his wife give him about 6 Tylenol a day after he got knocked in the head. So, pretty funny. 10. Eli! Like, literally, it's the pride car. I was requested by my girlfriend to play this sound.
I just want to say, I'm part of the LGBTQ community, and this is my best friend, Valentina. She's an ally. Talk, Valentina. Ally.
10. Well care or well sorry, Zane Smith, you're probably going to get fucked out of the track house ride because you're running like absolute shit in the Spire car. Good news is, 10. I would drag this like I usually do, but I'll give them a little credit. They got the Iowa Hawkeye logo on the hood. You can't see it. Honestly, I feel like Spire Motorsports and the Iowa football team are kind of comparable. Corey LaJoy is like the Iowa football offense. They suck. And Carson Hocevar is like the defense because, you know, they do pretty good for what they got. And Zane Smith is like one of those kids that they're waved to at the children's hospital next door. Sorry, Zane. 8. Okay, Daniel Dye. I mean, God, you didn't have to go fucking crazy on everybody. Talk about ass kissing, running a throwback to Rusty Wallace, who helped design the racetrack they're running at this weekend. But I can't lie, this thing's killer. 10. Daniel Suarez is officially a dual citizen. Congrats on having to pay taxes. 5. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but I didn't realize that dude wipes had different flavors. I also didn't realize that your asshole had taste buds. So, like, if I wipe my ass with this, is my asshole gonna go, mint and chill? Or is this more like a, I want to eat your ass, but I don't want it to smell like shit kind of deal? I don't know. I just have so many questions. 10. More powerful, Jesus or having Joe Gibbs as your grandpa? I guess both involve race cars. 6. What do John Hunter Rekachek and my dog have in common? They both can't drive. 7. Where do you think Harrison Burton's putting applications into? Is he going like straight for Walmart? Or is he going to try like Advanced Auto Parts first? Whatever job he picks up, I'm sure he'll suck at it. 7. Fast pasta looks more like plain buttered noodles this weekend. 2. Guys, I finally figured it out. This car looks like a school shooting memorial. 2. Can we be real for a second? There is not a chance in fucking hell Denny Hamlin's getting his hair cut at Sports Clips. This dude probably has a barber he's paying $120 a pop to. Quit lying, everybody, Denny. 4. There are now 12 races left in Martin Truex's Cup Series career. Also, I can't even make this up. If Barbara Epling is watching right now, you called me regarding your pee-proof underwear purchase. You called the wrong number. She accidentally ordered a size small package instead of a size extra large. I'm sorry, Barbara, but I don't work for the pee-proof underwear factory, so you're probably going to be receiving smalls. 5. Continuing on the old people underwear saga, I'm going to need some Depends because this paint scheme looks like shit. 0. God, it's going to be so refreshing to see this car actually run good next year where it's supposed to be. Hey, Harrison, I just got a great idea. You can go work at the pee-proof underwear factory. 7. Chicken shit move. 6. McDonald's had me completely convinced to go after this 6-piece collection of limited edition cups. Then I found out they're plastic. As Joey Logano would say, that's some BS right there. 7. Willie must be taking this breakup pretty hard because this guy's been irrelevant for months. It's okay, William. The Legos will never leave you. 7. Boy, Chase Briscoe, this win couldn't have came at a better time for you. Not only did you desperately need a win to make the playoffs, but you just found out your wife is having twins? That's super semen right there. Good luck, buddy. 10. I'm sure most of you missed it, but we had a surprise commenter on the video last week. Rekachek himself asked, "Who hurt you?" Well, John, my pain goes back a very long way. In the 3rd grade, I went down the slide with a kid double my weight at the same time, and when I got to the bottom, his ass was on my finger, and my finger was broken. John, that's the first true pain that I can remember. But John, you know what hurts worse than some fat ass sitting on my finger? You costing me money at the 2022 Atlanta Truck Series race. For that, I'll never forgive you. Plus, your team rarely puts your paint schemes on NASCAR.com. But maybe I finally lit a fire underneath their ass. So thank you, John, for not much, but maybe a little something. 0. I'm so happy to see a company that filed for bankruptcy sponsoring a team that's going out of business. You know how in school your parents and your teachers always told you to try to stay away from all the troublemakers because you turn into one yourself? Well, Bed Bath & Beyonce and Stuart Haas Racing are doing the exact opposite. It's kind of like those relationships you see where the guy's 27 years old and he's still delivering pizzas and the girl's like 19 and has already spit out 3 kids. They'd probably both be better off if they went their separate ways, but you know what? They're a match made in heaven because they're both pieces of shit. 5. This may surprise you guys, but I've never been much for hunting. But this car makes me want to mount a 12-point buck above my headboard, put Christmas lights on it, and call it Randy. Why Randy? I don't know. Sounds like what a deer would name itself. 10. It's a good thing that Kyle Busch is sponsored by BetMGM this weekend because, guys, I've officially figured out betting. I've joined the hundreds of idiots I've seen on TikTok doing the minus 500 challenge. If you start with $100 and you bet a minus 500 favorite for 30 days, eventually you'll have $24,000. Or in my case, if you start with $4 and bet on minus 200 favorites, you'll eventually end up with nothing. 9. Wait, wrong car. This car bangs. Not sure which way, but it bangs. 10. Some guys, when they retire, they sit at home on the couch and do nothing. Some go on TV. Some go into ownership. And some go to IndyCar, suck, come back, get into ownership, and then come back to NASCAR and suck in that. Legacy ruined. No pun intended. 0. Whenever I see the color green on the 10 car, I can't help but be reminded of Danica Patrick. Her career in this car is kind of like her relationship with Aaron Rodgers. They both tore shit up and left. 5. After being pestered for 2 months, I'm finally going to remember to call Chase Briscoe Chase Bizquick. Round of applause to Emily for coming up with that nickname and me never using it. Also, round of applause to Chase Briscoe for being sponsored by Ass to Mouth University this weekend. But clearly there wasn't much of that going on in his family because his wife just gave birth to twins. 9. Go Orange. Meat and bone is what Giselle and her jiu-jitsu instructor did multiple times while her and Tom Brady were still married, and now they're having a child. You're a bitch, Giselle. 7. Like I told you guys earlier, I want to build a relationship with Spire Motorsports, which basically means I want to build a relationship with Carson Hocevar. Seems like a super cool dude. Carson, can we please get white girl wasted on Tito's and Sprite? I have a guest room. And a cat. I hope you're not allergic. But your paint scheme sucks. 4.